Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Okay, in our last video, we are discussed some concept called prime number check. Okay, for this video, we are going to discuss about some new concept called a Armstrong number. What is a Armstrong number? Okay, just go through this notepad. Okay, question is write a Java program to identify the given number is Armstrong number or not. First of all, what does it mean when anyone asks you Armstrong number? See, let's go through the definition. An Armstrong number is a number that is equal to sum of each of its digit raised to power of the number of digit. Okay, I think you can't get this thing by the definition. Okay, I just have to clarify with you with some simple words. Okay, we just have to find the sum of each digit. Okay, based on the count how many digits are present here in that number. If the sum is equal to the given number, then it is the Armstrong number. So before going to discuss this important point and check, we just have to do one thing. We just have to go through this example. Let's take one example 153. This is our nothing but input. We have to find sum of each digit. Okay, we are going to find sum of each digit. Fine. 1 is a digit and 5 is another digit, 3 is another one. Okay. We do it by using while loop. Okay, we know this thing. But the issue is here we have to do the count. We have to find the digit to the power the count. How many numbers are present here? In that number, how many digits are there? In 153, 3 digits are there. So whenever we extract this 3, we have to find 3 to the power 3. You can see here. Then we have to extract 5. We have to find 5 to the power 3. And then 1 to the power 3. Then we just have to do simplification of this one. And we can get one output. Then we have to compare this output with our original number. If this result is equal, if the result is equal, then it is the Armstrong number. So let's repeat once again. So in Armstrong number program, we have to find the sum of power of each digit based on the count. Okay, here count is nothing but number of digits present in that particular number. Okay, this is another example 9474. This is one 4-digit number. We just have to find the count how many numbers are present. By using one while loop, we can declare one variable called count. Then we can check what is the count of this number. Based after that, we just have to extract one digit by one, and we just have to find that digit to the power count. This much thing we have to do. At the end, we just have to add this thing and we have to compare it with our original number. So let's look some important point. It works for 3 digit, 4 digits or bigger number. Okay, you can check also with 1 digit or 2 digit number. It is quite fine. Okay, steps. First step, what is first step? Count the digit. Okay, after taking one input from our end user, we have to count the number of digit. Then take each digit and raise it to that count. That means we have to find the power. It is nothing but find the power. Okay, and then add the result. We have to define one another container. In that container, we are storing this result. Okay, If a sum is equal to original number, then it is Armstrong number. Okay, let's represent this whole thing in a code. Armstrong.java. First of all, one main method, and after main method we have to declare one scanner class. Okay, one printing statement. Okay, fine. You have to take one input called int num. Okay, fine. This much thing was fine. Okay. We are taking input from our end user. First of all, what we have to do? We have to count the digit. Okay, fine. We have to run one while loop until our num is equal to 0. Until our num is not equal to 0. We have to outside. We have to declare one variable called int count is equal to 0. We have to write one comment. It is going to check the number of digit present. Okay, whenever we enter into this while block, we just have to increase this while loop, increase this count value, and we have to divide this number with, we have to assign the value of num equal to num by 10. We just have to check. Okay, we can do like this. This much thing we are done. We know at the end of this while loop our num becomes 0. Our num becomes 0 na. So for that I can declare one another variable int num2 equal to num. I am assigning, I just have to store that original number value, because I don't know when I lose that original value. I just have to keep it with me. Okay, now my num is equal to 0, but my num2 is equal to that original value. Okay, this thing we are done. Then we just have to look into our next step. Take each digit and raise it to that count. Okay, we have to find, now we have to find power. Just have to write another while loop. In this while loop our condition is nothing but num2 not equal 0. Fine. And we have to extract digits num2 modulus 10. We are extracting digit, and we have to declare one variable called power equal 1. We are going to find power. Why we are declaring this power? Okay, I'm going to tell you at the end. Now I extract this digit. Okay, I have to run one for loop from, I am running this for loop from 1 to that count itself. Okay, if I take one example, if I take 153, okay, my count of this number is equal to 3. If I try to extract first digit, it is 3, and I have to find the count. I want to multiply that number how many times? That number of times is equal to nothing but my count. Okay, then I have to increment it. Okay, fine. Now I have to assign the value of power equal to power into digit. This is nothing but I am finding the power. This is the logic for finding power. Okay, oh sorry, I equal to 1, I less than equal count. Fine. And then we store for this digit, we store this power in this content power. After this digit, when we try to extract another digit, so this our first sum is going to miss na, so we have to store in some other container. Let's declare another container. So I am, first of all, I am assigning in some container sum equal to sum plus power. So what I have to do here, I have to declare one variable called sum with initial value 0. We are done. This much thing I have done. Now I just have to delete the last digit from my number. Num2 divide by 10. Done. We are done with this thing. Now you can see my sum has some value at the end of this program. We have to compare this value of sum with our original number. You can see my num is equal to 0. Num2 is equal to 0. Now with whom I am going to compare this? For that purpose, I just have to declare another variable called int num3 is equal to num. Fine this thing. Okay, now I am going to declare one if block. If num3 is equal to sum, we just have to print Armstrong number. Okay, fine, it is. Otherwise, not Armstrong number. Okay, let's run this program. We just have to look into this. You have to check with our input 153. 153 is an Armstrong number. Let's go through this notepad. Okay, 153 is Armstrong number. 123 is not an Armstrong number. Let's check. 123. Okay, 1123. It is not Armstrong number exactly. 123. Okay, 123 is not Armstrong number. Fine. 9474 is a Armstrong number. We have to check it. 9474. Yes, it is the Armstrong number. That means we are done with this program. We are write some 35 lines of code. We just have to reduce it. So you can see, first of all, I am declaring one num variable. Because of this num is equal to, after this while loop, my num is equal to 0. For that purpose, I declare another variable num2. After that, I am declaring another variable num3. It means I am declaring more variables, it taking more memory. So I just have to do one thing. Instead of 3, we can declare 2 variables. Okay. After this, my num is equal to 0. After this, num is equal to 0 and num2 value is equal to original value. I just, after this while loop, I do one thing. I am going to assign the value of num2 into num. That means I am not going to create another variable. I am just saving my memory. Here now I am run this while loop with my num2, and at the end of this program, when I have to do comparison, I have compare with this num value. You can check here. If I try to check 153, it is an Armstrong number, because after first while loop I assign the value of num2 into num. Okay. In this step, whenever we find this power now, there is another logic. We can do it by using math function. Okay. So let's try. Just have to comment out this thing. this line also. Comment. Okay, we are done with this thing. We have to declare one int power. Okay, int power equal to, we have to use math function, math dot power, pow. First of all, sorry, in this place we have to keep that digit here, and here we have to keep count. You can see this is giving an error. Why it is giving error? Because I am trying to store this thing in a integer type container. This math function give output as double type. Okay, for that I just have to do typecast here. If I make it as integer type, yeah, it is fine. Now run it. You can see if I give this number, it is Armstrong number. It is doing the same thing. We are declaring one variable called power. Then by using this for loop, we are doing this thing manually. But some predefined methods, predefined functions are there. You just have to use it. You just have to aware about this thing. Okay, this is all about this program. This is nothing but our second last video on this number series. After this, we have to start some new topic, okay, on this programming concept. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching this video.